ladies and gentlemen, for the second staticky time, for the 866th time, it is the Mason and Friends Show.
A little bit more live action this episode.
Yeah, it's just like, as soon as I get going, it's gotta just rear its ugly head. Featuring that dude called Mike, aka the Black Hand. As well as that dude called El Juperino.
What's up, bitches?
Me, I am Mahoney. Welcome to the Mason and Friends Show.
Hey, what's happening, y'all? What's good out there today? I'm trying to figure this out. This is a horror movie or action? It's both.
More action. It's kind of psychological thriller, kind of on borderline on horror. Conceptually, it's kind of a horror, I think.
I know I've seen this movie.
It's from the director of The Dark Knight. That's what the preview on there. That's what the cover says.
Dark Knight, he did Batman. That's the first Batman one with Christian Bale.
There were 3 of them he did. Dark Knight's the second one he did with him.
A psychological thriller. This is 90s?
Nah, maybe 2010, maybe 2012, something like that.
Oh shit, yeah, then I'm way off. Then I was thinking The Crow.
No.
The Crow?
Nah, it ain't The Crow.
Is it in space?
No, but the guy made a space movie after this one.
Shit.
It's about time. Leonardo DiCaprio's in it.
Oh, Inception.
Yeah.
Okay. I was like, I know, because this is the dream sequence fucking sound. This is when they're going over the bridge and shit.
Yeah, they're fighting and all kind of crazy shit's happening.
That joint was tight to me. I love that movie.
Time slows down and shit.
Do you even know how you got here? Yeah,
conceptually,
I don't know if I've seen that movie or not.
it's a way interesting concept.
Yeah, it is.
Like
it really is.
Deeper you go into different dreams inside of dreams, slower time gets in the previous time frame, and like you can live decades inside of a dream and wake up and it's been seconds back in reality.
Yep.
Crazy.
That's just cool as fuck. I liked it.
Yeah,
Plant this in your mind.
I don't think I've seen that junk.
Yep.
It's not bad. I like the movie.
We're planting thought seeds in your mind out there. We're all thought criminals. You know that, right?
Yeah, speaking of some criminals, man, there's a church in Mexico that is selling its people's plots, like land plots in heaven. These motherfuckers are paying
pay me to get a piece of land in heaven?
A piece of land in heaven. I'm like, that's some...
You know what Jay said? Can't knock the hustle. If you can get played like that...
That's what I'm saying, you really can't.
You're asking to get played.
Exactly. You're going to give somebody some money, write you a deed, you know what I mean?
Like, you going to take that with you?
Exactly.
Are you going to show up and be like, hey,
I got this,
y'all take...
Plot 349.
I paid for this with Apple Pay.
That 5-bedroom, joint with 3 acre land. That's my house. Yeah, that's where I'm supposed to be at.
Right. I got 3 acres and 5 bedrooms.
Yeah, like
2.5 baths.
Exactly. Like, get the fuck out of here.
Should have gone for 3.5 baths, but I'm a fool.
But I'm like, I ain't want that much, because I ain't trying to be balling.
Like you gonna go to fucking bathroom in heaven, right? If heaven was real,
exactly.
You gonna need 3.5 bathrooms, like.
Right, and then on top of this. Okay, if you believe in heaven, you gotta believe in hell. So what makes you think you're going to heaven? You could have, I bought this land. I'm supposed to be up here, like saying I ain't supposed to be kicking it with you, dog.
Right.
Like I got fucking some
Lord told me I should be hanging out with you.
I got some land up top that I need to go ahead and get because I paid my part. You know what I mean? I paid for this shit. I ain't supposed to be here with you. I don't have. Can I transfer my property? Like, can I get some land down here?
How did this happen? Can I speak to? Is there a manager here?
There's
someone above you, Satan. I need to talk.
I know I put my down payment in.
Right. I told God I wanted off-white walls
Yeah, you know.
with black trim.
I don't need the angel wings, you know what I mean? He wanted to put angel wings and clouds on everything. I was cool with that.
That's like and a mule. I just need 40 acres, dog.
Yeah.
I ain't
don't
fucking
need
with
the
you.
mule.
I don't need no mule.
You know, like I like the gold trim he had. That pastor said I was gonna have gold trim.
Like Pastor said. Pastor said I was getting gold
I was
trim.
getting gold trim. You know, and this new molding right here, the Victorian molding. But I'm down here with you. What the fuck's going on? Like something got mixed up in translation.
You must have did something
I
somewhere.
think I got on the wrong train. Can I get a ticket up? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, yo, if you motherfuckers are paying for some bullshit ass shit, you deserve to get your money taken. I'm sorry. There is no fucking, this person's wrong for taking this shit.
Speaking of which, if you want a plot in heaven, you can buy a Church of Mason t-shirt at themasonandfriendshow.com, and I guarantee you that there will be a plot in the Church of Mason heaven for you.
Maybe somewhere, right? You know?
Guarantee it. All you gotta do is buy the shirt. It says MFS. It's got the fucking light shining down on the church. Like, if you know, you know. I need to cop one my damn self. I'm excited Mike got one. I want to see if the 5X fits Mike.
Yeah.
See how it fits. So my man likes the 5X tall.
Yeah.
That's just a 5X.
That's just a 5X.
That's it. It's just a 5X. Hopefully it'll do. You'll be looking like me at the gym with my scar belly hanging out. It's like, we were talking about scars and tattoos and shit. I still haven't figured out anything to do with mine. But like one of these days.
Put a zipper.
Nah. I don't know, man. One of these days I'll figure something out. You remember back in the day when, like, I had a video cassette to tape, VHS, of Ghostbusters, and at the beginning, like a cartoon Ghostbusters, at the beginning they had, you know, the company that had the tree that was drawn with the lines and went back and forth.
I know what you're talking about.
But like, there was the joint where like the little girl's running or whatever, and she skips through the window.
Yeah.
And then it goes to the side, and there's like the skipping motion going through the window and all that shit.
Yeah.
I don't even know what the fucking point of my conversation is anymore.
Something to do with your scar tattoo.
Oh yeah, I was thinking about doing that through my scar. You know, where the bitch skips through the window, and there's like the 8 different sequences of it. Just I'll be thinking of stuff that's funny to me. You know,
and just throw it on you.
Right? Like what the hell? Throw that on there.
Why not?
Ain't nobody gonna know. Nobody's gonna know what I'm laughing at.
Yeah, cause you the only one in here that ain't got no ink, right?
Yeah.
You ain't been inked up before.
Nah.
He can't commit to something like that. He doesn't have the desire to have something like that on.
I ain't gonna get no tats.
What you need is that fucking, like, however long your fucking leg is, you get it done on the inches so you can fucking slap your fish up against it, see how big your fish is.
You know what?
The leg measure trick, I seen that, That's not original no more, though.
Yeah, but you could utilize that. You ain't taking a yardstick out there to be measuring that motherfucker.
Nah, he can put it right up against his leg. All right, man, this can't be right. This ain't right.
That ain't it.
This ain't it.
This can't weigh 4 pounds.
Yeah.
You got to weigh more than 4 pounds. This is fucking bullshit.
This is bullshit.
What you need is a scale, which you can't really tattoo into yourself.
Nah.
That's what I'm screaming.
You need to be carrying an actual
Maybe when
scale.
I get my robot arm, I'll incorporate like a scale off of it or something like that.
Your robot shoulder.
Hey, you just latch on, just pick up and let it go down.
Yeah, it's the robot shoulder, right?
Yeah, we can try something. I don't know, maybe it's worth it.
I think that makes sense. If you throw in the robot arm, if you get that Will Smith arm from iRobot, then I think that should incorporate a digital scale that works with your iPhone app.
Shit, Will Smith got a new song he did on the BET Awards. And that shit really ain't worth nothing.
Of course it's not. Will Smith ain't worth a fuck.
I'm like,
Will Smith is bad.
That wasn't a play for him right there.
He's just bad. It's boiled down to that. I don't like you anymore, Will Smith.
I still fuck with him.
I know you do, Mike.
Yeah.
Congratulations. I'm glad you can still enjoy Will Smith.
Yeah.
I find him to be highly reprehensible.
And then they got this other shit. It says New York City spends $59,000 on PlayStation games for prisoners. Like, goddamn, these motherfuckers get phones, and now you get to play fucking goddamn PlayStation 5 games.
Put me in there with a racing simulator. I ain't coming out.
I'm like, what?
Might as well
in
be
the
in
fuck,
jail,
man? Damn. They go in there playing games, getting fed and housed off of my dollar.
How is that like not beyond cruel and unusual, right? Like I understand like you can't do cruel and unusual punishment, but is that even punishment? I'm gonna lock you in your room with your video games.
That's basically what just happened. Go to your room, play a game.
That's more of making the state your parents.
But then it's also kind of fucking ass backwards because it'll keep them ignorant. Because like Birdman went to this president and fucking this was the dumbest shit I've seen Birdman do.
Birdman.
Yeah, Cash Money. This motherfucker goes into what happened to that boy?
What happened to that boy?
So he goes up in the president and he's like, yo, what do y'all need? I'm here to help out. Like I'm gonna throw money towards whatever y'all need. This inmate spoke up.
Let me get a sack, son.
The inmate said, look, man, in all honesty, we need funding for books. He hit him with some Andy Dufresne shit. We need books. Birdman goes, man, what the fuck's a book gonna do for you? What a book's gonna do for you? And
How
I'm
is
like,
Birdman? Oh my God! Oh my God!
He
is.
You just said some ignorant shit. You don't tell an inmate who just said, yo, we need better curriculum in here. We need better books in here.
Can I get something that's gonna teach me something I need to know?
And you gonna look at me and say, what are books gonna do for you? I said, man, you gotta be fucking one of the dumbest motherfuckers on the planet to ask that question. How are books gonna help a prisoner out? It'll help their intellect and get them shits on the right path when they coming out that motherfucker. When all you got is time, I'm reading my ass off if I'm in that bitch. What else am I fucking doing? You know what I'm saying? Like, I would have to utilize my time with reading and educating myself. Because what else am I doing to that motherfucker besides fucking off like all the rest of them in that bitch? Nah, I gotta use this time. I'm already in this bitch.
I'm gonna use my time to get my brain swole as well as my body swole. I'll be up in there hitting that fucking weight bench and shit.
So when I come out, I'll be real good, you know? I'm not gonna sit in this motherfucker and rot.
That's what they want, Mike. They want us all to rot.
Man, that's why they're paying for the PlayStation games.
Yep, here's some Grand Theft Auto.
Stupid. Yep.
That way when you come out, you're going to be good and primed up to go do some more crime.
Yep, I did this on the video game. I should be able to do this in real life.
Yep.
Shouldn't be no fucking problem. Oh, I got one for you, Jew. So check this out. There's a couple. They got 3 kids. And they found out after 10 years of being married that they're cousins. What you do in that situation? I mean, you 10 years in, 3 kids deep.
Who cares who your kids are fucking at that point?
Blood cousin?
Yeah.
Like,
I've been trying to find the shit. Like,
You just moved to West Virginia?
he said,
embrace it.
Yeah.
Call your spouse cuz.
At that point, what do you do?
Yeah, you can't really do shit.
You been fucking, what else you gonna do? What you gonna stop
you got
now?
10 years in and 3 kids.
Or you blow up your whole family instead of spreading your ancestral ass around.
Like, you just drive him, what are you gonna drive him into a lake or something?
I just fucking wait till they fall asleep and turn the gas on.
This motherfucker here. God damn. He said,
you're going out too, you know what I'm saying?
He said, man, you
They don't start fucking.
Well,
they got 3-eyed, 4-armed.
As long as they're not fucking each other.
Well,
As long as they don't fuck each other.
Mom and Daddy did it. They might be like, fuck it. Especially if they live out in the sticks or they don't know nobody anyway but themselves.
That would be severely twisted.
There is a family in West Virginia that is very highly inbred. They did an interview with these motherfuckers.
Yeah, that's what's crazy.
Oh, yeah.
Fucked up.
Yeah, with the one barks.
I guess it's that they're all fucked up, man.
Yeah, they're fucked up. The one barks. He doesn't talk.
Yeah, at all.
Barking like a dog.
Like, they're all fucked up.
They're out in West Virginia.
Yep.
Yeah, see? See what I'm saying?
Yeah, but you can't perpetuate it. You can't allow it to continue.
The ones that are inbred up there in West Virginia, that whole family, I don't think nobody's gonna fuck with them anyway.
But here's the thing, right? Yeah, no, the one up in West Virginia, he's talking about ain't nobody fucking them outside the family.
So they might as well just keep on fucking having retarded motherfuckers.
The problem is that the deeper you get into that generationally, the harder and more twisted up the shit gets. So the worse they're gonna come out generation after generation, which is my point with the fucking family that was the cousins that fucked and had the kids. As long as those 3 kids don't fuck nobody and have babies. Hold up, they can fuck whoever they want as long as they don't have babies with somebody that's related to them.
They can weed that out a little bit.
Right, you got to be careful. It'll go away.
It's like watering it down.
It's gonna go away. It's gonna be fine in the long run. Generations from now, nobody's gonna care that your cousin fucked your cousin. Nobody cares now. You think somebody 7-8 generations ago in your family you didn't fuck your cousin and have somebody disrelated to you, this bound to have happened in a lot of
It's a
families.
good possibility. It's a
Generation
good
after
possibility.
generation, like that shit has happened at some
Good
point.
possibility somewhere.
Right. The tree comes back together and splits back apart. But
Yeah.
as long as it's not a constant, like,
I mean, them royal bloods did that shit all the time. They were fucking their brothers, sisters, and cousins. And
that's how they
aunties
ended
and
up so
shit.
dumb. That's how they were like, look, you can be royalty, but you can't run the country no more.
Yeah.
That's how they did it in England. They're like, no, we don't
That's
have...
why Harry was like, you know what? I ain't fucking with y'all.
Do I
y'all,
care?
Y'all fucking too many motherfuckers. I'm gonna go ahead and give me this black woman I know I ain't related to. And
Well,
that's
but he
hooking me
also
up.
kind of, if you look at like the pictures, you know he ain't really related to Charles anyway.
Nah.
He ain't in the family anyway.
Hey, ain't nobody redhead like that.
Diana was
motherfucker.
out getting that side
She
dick.
was doing her thing.
You can see the bald one's related to that one that got his hair.
absolutely,
ain't.
absolutely. You can see the bald one is absolutely fucking in that royal bloodline. Because he got that same look. Harry completely different.
He looked like his daddy, that side piece that Diana had.
He's the motherfucker that Diana just ran across and was like, excuse me, ma'am, do you want your tea and crumpets? I want that dick.
Madam, can I offer you some dick?
Wait a minute. That's motherfucking head.
Is there something wrong with that?
Nah, not at all, man.
Offered that woman
Nah,
some dick.
and fucking Harry ain't even British. That was like American dick or Australian dick that she got. Might have been Austrian.
That's how he got
Austrian
the.
redhead
That's how he
dick.
got the American girl.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter that she's black. She's American.
Uh-huh.
He knows he's not related to her.
Yep.
It's way bigger than that. Although she's nuts. I can't imagine though how good the sex is when she's fired up. You stick a fucking ecstasy pill up that bitch ass, man. It's on.
Nah. He gonna have that. He a redhead too. Like they gonna go buck wild on that motherfucker.
I'm having a good time today.
You know what? That's probably why they was worried about how dark the baby was gonna come out. Because it might have been a black man that got up and fucking Diana. Might have been a black dude that produced that.
Nah,
redhead
I showed you
motherfucker.
the pictures, man. There's that dude that looks just like Harry.
Yeah, there's that guy that you
He
showed
was
me.
hanging out with Diana,
Yeah.
man. That's the daddy, dog.
That's daddy all
That's
day.
daddy all day.
Yep.
All fucking day.
You know, Charles is just Charles. He's just not doing it right for me anymore.
He just doesn't have anything going for himself.
He's so.
This
fucking-
redhead, he is rugged.
He's just basic.
He's got his hair, he's rugged.
He wants me to slap his ass all the time. No, I don't want to. I want my ass slapped.
Right, Charles always sounds like Blank Man. When he's fucking Diana and she gets
He
tired
probably
of it.
sounds even worse.
Yeah, like, because if you do that once, like that's
Oh my
endearing and
gosh.
it's endearing and cute. But if every time you come, you got Blank Man sounds.
Diana, your pussy is just so wet.
Oh my goodness, Diana.
This is just great vagina.
Oh, Diana.
Yeah. He's doing some weak shit. For the queen.
I call me orgasm.
This is for you, England. I do this for my mother.
I come very Britishly. I come
That's when that redhead tore that thing up.
British royally. Yeah, and
I
she's
see,
like,
Diana, you're not satisfied
she's like, now that you've taught me how to play tennis,
with the Princess Dick. Take some of this fucking popper dick.
would you like some of this royal pussy?
You know what's? Let me just get a side of that. Let's try it out first.
Yeah, let me get a piece of
Let me
that.
have a side of the royal puss.
I'll take just a nibble. I don't mind. Don't mind if I do.
Can I stick my crumpets?
So did you see that an American Airlines flight was forced to do an emergency landing in New York after a passenger urinated in the aisle and exposed himself?
Well, damn, I guess he had to pee real bad.
Yeah.
He couldn't make it,
The
huh?
article says that a boozed up passenger forced an American Airlines to make an emergency landing in Buffalo after he was caught exposing himself and urinating in the aisle of the airplane.
Well, I mean, I guess if he... well, I wonder if he would have just pissed himself in the seat.
Nah.
Nobody would have known.
This thing gets better. This guy, Oregon native Neil McCarthy, 25, admitted to the cops that he was flicking the bean, quote, a euphemism for masturbating, aboard the flight to New Hampshire Wednesday, and blamed it on a medical urination problem, court papers allege.
So you was beating off, and then all of a sudden now you gotta pee.
Yeah, because he came, he had to pee.
Yeah. Like, all right, I gotta clean the tubes out now.
Right, gotta flush the pipes out.
Yeah.
Make sure there's no.
So the thing
Make
was,
sure there's no cum drip for the next vajayjay I'm liable to be getting up. If you're jerking off on a plane, you ain't getting no motherfucking pussy.
No, exactly. I guess the altitude, might turn to, did something to him. When you get 30,000 feet in the air.
Like he got a little thin blood in him. His dick got hard.
The shit started it got rocked up and said, well, man, since I'm sitting there, let me go ahead and do this, knock this out the way. And then I can make it to the bathroom, but now I gotta pee now. Like I waited too long. I guess he needed the extra pressure to feel good on himself. Let the bladder fill up, then beat off at 30,000 feet.
Beat off 30,000 feet.
I'm gonna do the half a mile high club. I'm gonna do the half a mile high club.
Yeah, because there's only one of you right now. You gotta have the other half.
I'm only a half a mile high at this point.
I didn't get the full mile in.
That's good shit.
Yeah.
I'm a part of the half mile club.
I mean, you could have went to the bathroom and did that, I guess. I don't know how big the bathroom planes are.
Look, if you can fuck in a bathroom plane, you should be able to beat off.
Yeah, with no problem. You should be able to have
You can take a shit, you should be able to beat off.
Yeah, I guess. I've never seen that inside of a plane bathroom. I fucking...
You wouldn't fit very well.
I know I wouldn't. I know I wouldn't.
You can get in there.
I'll leave the door open. Like, fuck it.
So it says that his flight eventually had a layover in Chicago, where he allegedly told police that he continued to guzzle down several more whiskey and colas before boarding the next flight to Manchester, New Hampshire. An American Airlines flight attendant saw McCarthy exposing himself and urinating on the flight, and a passenger snapped a photo of him in the act, federal prosecutors claim. The plane was diverted to Buffalo Niagara International Airport, where McCarthy was arrested at Gate 2. He was charged with indecent exposure, which carries a maximum sentence of 6 months in prison. He was released after the hearing before the U.S. magistrate in Buffalo Federal Court. The flight was able to depart Buffalo shortly after McCarthy was placed into custody and escorted off the plane.
So wait a minute, they still used the plane?
Yeah, the pissy plane.
So they didn't even clean the motherfucking plane off. They're like, all right, he good. He did beat off, but he was back here by himself. I just happened to see him beating off and pissing.
Well, yeah, bro.
Yeah, like we said, he had to flush the pipes.
Like, they've had to kick people off the plane and put them on the plane and clean when people shit and throw up. I would think they would do the same with piss and cum.
Look, they're like, look, this plane hadn't fallen apart yet. We're going to ride with it. We're not going to get on another plane that might fall apart underneath of us.
Nah.
You know how these Boeings are these days.
Yeah.
I ain't flying no more.
Yeah. And Boeings are a rough little batch of planes at this moment. But see, that goes again when it comes to when you talk about, how infrastructure and shit, how I'm like, people could build these motherfucking bridges and roads right, but who's checking them? Because it's the same thing with the planes. You can say, all right, we're going to do this right, and you got the right shit, but who's going to hold them accountable?
They want the maintenance. They want the rebuild.
Exactly.
They want the money of the maintenance.
Yeah. But I'm like, like the planes. There was somebody's job to make sure these planes were fucking checked and done and built right and whatnot. But it slipped through the cracks of these people or organization that's supposed to check this shit. You know what I mean? That's just laziness at that point.
Yeah, dude.
It's like, your job is to make sure this is a safe vehicle. This is in the air. It's just like the shit with a boat. You shit with your car. Motherfuckers need to check these things before it's, off that fucking conveyor belt shit.
Yeah.
But because of the laziness in humanity.
Well, like Boeing stopped doing quality checks. They had the mechanics doing their quality checks. Like, you can't do that.
Yeah.
You got to have independent groups that come in and go, this isn't acceptable.
Yep, take a look at
Do it
shit.
again.
We need this done.
Like OSHA.
Yep, yeah.
They show up and they say, you can't be standing on that ladder like that.
Sometimes with OSHA, sometimes with them, it's more so they get called in. Now, there are places where
don't
OSHA
show up.
There's places that I go to where OSHA's at all the time. That's their just one of they got somebody there. There's this one spot of mine all the fucking time. There's always somebody there. Like, and I gotta make sure all my shit is done right as a visitor to this place. I gotta have my hard
hat. You gotta mind your
P's
P's and Q's.
Yeah, because this motherfucker's riding around trying to find shit all day long. And every little fucking thing there is. Like, when I did the fucking 30-hour OSHA training shit, oh man, that shit is real deep shit. I did the 10 and the 30. And I'm like, yo, it's crazy training that you go through with this shit. Like, Jew is an OSHA violation all day.
All day.
You know what I mean?
I've done OSHA 10. I ain't done 30 or 40.
Even in his real life, Jew is an OSHA fucking
for sure.
violation like a motherfucker.
He don't mind.
No, that's all
He's
good.
ready to die. He's been saying it.
Nah.
We know.
OSHA
We
ain't got
know.
nothing on me. Fuck OSHA. They be alright.
I mean, just tell them how you really feel.
I mean, they doing their job, but they are anal.
Some of them can be, if you get that one dude that takes his job super serious.
Well, but
Everything.
Oh, man.
it also depends, bro. Like
But,
you
yeah.
work at a site, somebody died because of some dumb shit one time, right?
Yeah,
But that
Well,
was his
we've
own
been-
fault.
I know, but
Motherfucker
we've been-
leaned up against a fucking broken door. Like, come on, who leans up a door when there's nothing on the other side? Like, you're on an elevator and you lean against the elevator door when you can literally look down and see 30 feet. Who does that?
Hey, look, man.
Stupid people.
That's right. But that's what gets OSHA people called in.
Yeah.
Stupid people. So,
I mean, not always stupid people. I was on the one job where dude fell off the roof and landed on some rebar. And we shut that job down for a little bit.
I would imagine. Did he die?
I don't think so. I think he just got impaled.
Yeah.
And they just had to cut the rebar off and then take his ass with the rebar in.
Yeah.
Pull it
they
out
got
and
to.
stitch him back up.
Yeah, hang on to this till we can get you somewhere where we can pull it
Yeah.
out and immediately fucking recover you.
That's probably why he didn't die, because he didn't land on the ground. You know what I mean? Bounce off the fucking ground. You just fucked your leg up or wherever the fucking rebar. Actually, I think it went up in his side or some shit
Yes,
like
it's-
that.
I
As long as
often
it missed
envision
the
it.
organ.
Yeah.
I often envision it through like a kidney or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, as long as it missed the fucking vital organ, you're pretty much good. But then you gotta think all that fucking rebar is just some dirty shit anyway, though.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
All that rust
Filth.
and shit,
Yeah.
fucking the oil that's from on it
and the
when you
grease
cut
and
it,
shit.
Well, you can't tell where it might have been, who might have shat on it.
yeah.
Even the clean shit's greased up and
Oh,
all
yeah,
that.
it's gotta
Gets some
be.
dust
That's
and
how
dirt
it
and shit
is.
and all that shit, yeah.
Slippery, and it's got little like nobule edges.
Yeah, man, when I fucking used to work with rebar, man, even cutting that shit, the fucking edges on that bitch be super sharp. So, I mean, just that slice going through, I
Yep.
can just imagine
Better
that
have some
shit.
thick ass gloves on when you play
Yeah,
with that
even
shit.
with the thick gloves, man, it'll cut through them motherfuckers like it ain't no problem, bro.
Yeah, rebar.
Rebar ain't no fucking joke. It was a good call that you picked the horseshoe that day we went fucking forging and making them knives. Cause now I'm thinking about the rebar knife with fucking our
Yeah, but that was some
boys.
small ass rebar too.
Yeah, but our boys, think about that for a second. One of them would have definitely cut himself, if not mine, both of them.
Probably.
You know what I mean? When you think about it. Cause fucking they ain't never fuck with no shit like that. The horseshoe was a safer bet. Good job, Jew.
Yeah, that shit wasn't bad.
No, it wasn't bad. It was cool. Probably do some shit like that again one day.
I mean, forged stuff sounds pretty dope.
Yeah, it was alright.
Sounds hot though.
Oh man, yeah, that shit, man. And the goddamn little fucking, what was it, the furnace? Wasn't
Yeah, the
nothing but
little
like
furnace, yeah.
this big, yo.
Yeah, y'all need to set that up in the wintertime where they got the door open and shit.
Bruh, that shit, man. One of them, man, we was in that motherfucker sweating in that
Well, I
bitch.
don't
And we
think
was
they
like,
really had the air working or nothing. I think they
they had
just moved
in.
in that motherfucker.
But they
looked like-
had both of the big ass bay doors in the back was open, plus the front door to try to create some kind of breeze, but
I
wasn't
don't
no
think
breeze.
I don't think you could make enough AC in a professional setup unless you had like 20 fucking tons in a place that would need
Yeah, now
6.
you'd almost just do fans
You have to.
because the AC is not really gonna.
Yeah, it's
hit
not
you.
going to do it.
Nah.
It's not going
Need
to. It'd be
the
a waste of
fans
money.
circulating.
Yeah.
So I'm saying, you go in there in the wintertime, they got the doors open.
Oh, wintertime be fucking nice.
Yeah.
That should be nice. Be like some fucking Game of Thrones shit, you know, out there fucking hammering away. Fucking, yeah, I'm making my fucking sword and shit for the dragon or some shit like that.
I need something more though. I need some thicker metal. I need to be beating some shit some more than that.
It's not enough conductive energy here being transferred
Yeah,
out
it's
of
not
this
enough
hammer.
beating. I could probably put the fucking hammer on my toe and fucking between my toes, and if I go back, that's what I'm gonna try to do.
You're going to hammer it with your foot?
Yeah, try.
No, because this motherfucker's over there just beating away.
Yeah, because really, I mean, I hit the shit out of shit, you know what I mean? So, like, 3 hits, you know what I mean? I had the damn thing damn near form.
Can't you flatten it out and fold it over itself? And doesn't that make it more strong? So like,
If you were making like a sword, yeah, but we were just making a quick, simple blade.
saying it, I'm trying to make my blade as sword like as possible.
Yeah, no, I mean, all we had was fucking 5 inch, 6
5
inch
inches,
long
yeah.
fucking
Half a horseshoe.
Horseshoe.
Yeah, and
So-
it was one of them real thin ones, not like the game horseshoe. You know, it's a real.
it's a real horseshoe.
Yeah, the real one, yeah. So it wasn't really,
It's a real used horseshoe.
yeah, wasn't much material on
It
it.
had been out in the paddock.
Yeah.
But I would like to have something big I can beat the shit out of.
Yeah, like
You
a
would
sword.
have actually a sword, yeah.
wanna make a
but see,
sword.
something
Even
like
just a
that
bigger
takes
blade,
time.
just thicker metal, bigger metal. Don't
Yeah.
necessarily need a blade. I mean, I could beat on a real horseshoe.
You get yourself a little
I
sword.
give a shit, you know.
Little
Yeah.
sword. You
Made a
do,
decent little blade on that.
have them help you do like a killing sword, samurai joint. One of them little baby ones. One of them baby
A saber.
samurais.
But like I said, I'd like to take my 4-pound in there. And
I tell you what,
A little sledge.
I'm gonna come in here and bring myself some
I
my
just
own
use my
metal.
own shit, just need your equipment.
Right.
Yeah.
I need your heat, dog, and that's it. I bring my own material.
Right.
I bring my own everything in there.
You could come in there with a full thing of rebar.
Yeah, it'd be like, you taught us the basics. We know what
Yeah, I
to look
got the
for. Like
basics,
shit,
bro.
we know the basics now. How to forge some shit.
There you go, man. Talk to him. Talk to somebody, unit. Do that, man. Then you can have your little sword hanging in the back behind you. What you do is you get that curved motherfucker like from Muslim countries and shit. The one that the dude was carrying in Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves.
Yeah, like a sickle.
Morgan Freeman joint,
joint
the
that just
round
tips
joint.
up. Yeah,
The
yeah.
round joint with the point. They were chopping people's hands off with
See,
and shit.
Jew gonna end up making like a fucking monster fish hook, a shark hook.
Oh
He
man.
gonna forge his own shark hook.
Oh, I got my shark balloons over there.
Yo, shit, you ready?
Balloons.
Yeah, the balloons like you see on Wicked Tuna, where they be clipping the line to the balloon.
Oh, this motherfucker, he dead serious about this shark this year.
Here we go.
Yeah, because that's
He's
in the
tired of
that's
getting
in
that
what?
baby shark, man. He goes
3
off.
weeks, 3
He
weeks,
goes
4
off
weeks
for
from now?
a couple of weeks and he never comes back with a shark on the wall. Always just a story about some little baby shark he caught.
2 or 3.
He ready now, so you got the proper line, you got the proper rod.
Yeah, but it's gonna be hot when I'm down there. I don't know.
Yeah, that means you ain't gotta go that far in the ocean, though.
No, I mean I gotta go far out.
Yeah, you gotta go find some cold water for them
Yeah,
fuckers.
you need cold water because this shit is hot.
It's gotta be deep.
That shit was like in the 90s. The Gulf was.
Yeah, they're not gonna
Fucking
be
Gulf,
off that.
You know what I mean?
Not the ones you want to catch.
Yeah,
anyway.
not the big. You might get a scrounger rolling through there, but you're not gonna get a lot of them. You know what I mean? It's too fucking hot.
Yeah.
They're out there like 10, 15 miles.
And that's a ways to go.
That's a long way to go. I don't care if it's the water's smooth. You know what I mean? You going out 10 miles, even if the water's crystal, it's gonna probably take you fucking an hour.
Dude, you want to drive me 10 miles out on the water?
It's out
in
there,
general?
bro. I'm trying to tell you.
I'm nervous about that in
That's
general.
far, dog.
I don't wanna go that
I
far.
I go to where I can see this. I'm good with seeing the shore. You know what I'm saying?
Worst case scenario, I can at least swim towards that thing I can see.
That's what I'm saying.
Yep, once you're
Like
out there
5
and you can't see it,
5-ish, I think you can still see the shore, but like 10, 20, you're out there, bro.
Yeah,
you're
just being in the
you're just
middle of the
fucking-
ocean,
Yeah, you're just the
anything, you
ant
can't see no
crawling around the
land
fucking
anywhere.
ground.
That man, when I was on the cruise, and man, you go up on top deck and you look around, you don't see no land anywhere.
that's
The
why I
good
don't
thing
go on
about
those.
it in the Gulf is more than likely you're going to hit land.
At some point, yeah.
It's hard. It'd be very hard for you to dip through the channel.
If you,
You know
look,
what I mean?
if you look at the Gulf and make it like a pie, you know, you got a good.
You got one slice where you can get out.
85% chance of hitting land in that area of the Gulf. You're gonna either hit Mexico, Texas, Louisiana, Florida, some shit like that, somewhere in there. But
It'd be hard to hit out.
yeah, you got that guardian
get that
angel
little
that'll get you right there. You,
Right underneath the Florida titty, and going right to the Bahamas and shit.
Nah,
you
nah,
floating
nah.
in, bro.
That would be my luck
Yeah,
if
you're floating,
I'm
man.
getting sucked out and floating to the Bahamas. You got your guardian angel, G. You're gonna end up on some island.
Nah, he's gonna end up on Gilligan's Island. It's gonna be Jews Island and
It's
shit.
gonna be an island that nobody ever heard of that he just happened to get washed up upon. And he's gonna have to learn how to eat fish and shit. You know what I mean? Well, I guess I gotta eat this fish. Good thing I stuck this twine in my asshole long beforehand. I
Long
was ready,
ago.
yeah, and I've been ready for this moment.
I done came prepared.
I've been ready for this moment.
Boy, don't
I've
turn
been
me on
planning.
to a white guy in 1985, bro.
What is that? You told me
It's a
something about
song,
that.
dog.
Hey Mason, look up the song White Guy, what is it, White Guy
1985.
in 1985. I remember him telling me about this shit, and I still ain't heard it. So we're gonna hear it here on the Mason and Friends show, ladies and gentlemen, if you can find it. He ain't gonna come out here and tell us. Is this it?
He's a really cool guy. He's got a cool shirt. He's got cool shoes. Did I mention the shirt? If you ever got the chance to meet him, you'd know why I want to be him. He walks into a room and everyone respects him. He reads the news and doesn't let that shit affect him. He's really happy. He's thrilled to be alive. His name is any white guy in 1985. White guy, 1985.
Yeah, I know.
He's got a job and a family. How does he do it? Balance his work with his wife's underwhelming cooking. He's got all the answers that I want to know. How can I be what I am? But 40 years ago, gee whiz.
Yeah, 40 years ago, he whiz.
But he is it when I want. I guess it's true that some people really gotta fight to survive. And some people are white guys in 1985. White guy.
I'll be damned. I'll be damned. I mean, a lot of it does make some sense, though. The white guys in 1985, they were doing okay.
Well, you know, everybody didn't hate us just based on the fact we were white guys
Yeah.
in 1985. Now it's like socially acceptable to hate people because of the color of their skin. So.
It was cocaine. Cocaine in 1985 was really running some shit. That's what it was. One of the white guys in 1985 was Pablo Escobar and the cocaine. That's what that shit was.
Well, that's good times, Mike.
Oh yeah.
Who don't want a little cocaine from Pablo Escobar in like 1982? I mean, in 1982, I was like, you know, not even a year old yet, so I wouldn't have wanted cocaine from Pablo Escobar back then. But, you know, if I got to get cocaine, I'd rather get some 1982 Pablo Escobar uncut, pure, raw cocaine.
They said the cocaine of the day?
Yeah, I wouldn't touch that new cocaine.
Cocaine of the day probably got fentanyl, that old school cocaine. That's what you want.
I want that. You know, if I want cocaine, I want liquid cocaine from 1902.
You want that old school cocaine.
I want cocaine in a liquid form.
Oh, you want the liquid form, right? You want
Liquid
some
cocaine.
dropper cocaine.
I want to take a little bit and just go, good, good. Just hit my gums with it.
And be straight.
I can't feel my mouth.
Yeah.
I'm gonna eat your pussy now, girl.
If you get fucking a numb ass mouth eating pussy.
Yo, go with that liquid
shit,
cocaine on your
yeah.
gums, eat some pussy. Everybody's high then.
Cause that shit's just gonna absorb into the motherfucking cells of that vagina. Shit. Her shit gonna go numb.
Yup. She'll be like, I can't feel my pussy now. But
Yeah.
now guess what?
Damn, yeah, if you want some cocaine, get you that 82 cocaine. That non-fentanyl cocaine.
82 might be the last vintage I would be willing to fuck with.
Like, think about that shit. You go to
I
a
need
bar,
82 or older.
You go
I need
to a
cocaine that's
bar,
older than I
and
am.
they come out, they're like, okay, sir, here's the cocaine menu. Would you like the 82?
I've got a 1902. I've got an
Do
1882.
you have anything more vintage? We have a
Yeah,
65.
I want the 1902 liquid, dog. That would be fine still, I do believe. Like if you kept it in the right, you know, place, temperature or whatever.
That is our more expensive brand, sir. I do have to let you know.
Sold.
Okay.
Let's go. We get it out of a time machine. We actually go back to 1902.
Give us just a second, sir. It will take us some time. The lights will dim just a little bit, but we will have your.
That's like a big part of the. Have you ever seen The Nick, which is a Clive Owen show about the hospital in New York in like 1900? And he gets addicted to cocaine. He's like the head of the doctors in like this hospital, and he gets addicted to cocaine, and he's fucking this nurse, and they're both doing cocaine, and she's stealing liquid cocaine from another hospital like by the case.
Damn.
Yeah, it's wild shit.
That's a rough habit. But I mean, when you got to think about some doctors, they probably did need cocaine to stay up to do some shit.
Well, plus back in those days, they didn't have like solid evidence on the levels of addictiveness and such.
Yeah.
Like at that point on that show, I believe they were saying cocaine's going to get people off of heroin.
Yeah, that's what
It's
I
like
do remember
methadone.
them. I do remember people believing that.
Yeah,
I do remember that shit right there.
and that's some live action right there.
Get you off the horse, we gonna give you the book of sugar.
But back then, they'd shoot you up. That's what they would use to cut your arm off. They'd shoot you up in the shoulder with cocaine, and they cut your fucking arm off at the elbow.
There you go.
Yeah,
Feel great.
and you'd be like, I didn't even notice.
Nope.
Damn dog, I'm gonna
Shit all down.
get a shark mouth tattooed on that nub.
That's what you did to me. Okay, cool. We're gonna rub that smooth flap skin right there. It's gonna be a smooth flap, right? All right, not that jagged shit.
Yeah, I need a smooth flap and not a balloon knot.
Matter of fact, can you take that extra skin and give me some inches?
Yeah. Go on and take a little more.
Go ahead, just throw some shit
Relocate
on
down
there.
in my deal.
Let me get some more girth on my dick.
Hey, Doc, man, I got a serious question for you. Can you relocate some of that down in my deal? Please?
There's a fair amount of tissue there, right?
Just a little bit. Just one wrap. Give me that. Give me at least 3/4 of an inch
Right,
to
would that
one
be
and a quarter.
something you could give me just another like layer?
Don't give me the bad skin. Give me that good skin that
She
you
don't
had to
want
cut.
much. She just wants a little bit. You know what I mean?
I figured now we might as well two birds with one stone. You
Yeah,
know
we
what
might
I'm
as well
saying?
knock it out of the box. I'll pay you separate.
It'll look like a pig in a blanket, but it'll still work though, right?
Got cash advancement for you.
The Rock says.
And give me some of that 1902 liquid cocaine. Go along with that while I go check out.
Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Sign me up.
The Rock says.
Give me some of that liquid cocaine from 1902.
The Rock says. Woo!
What if you could go into a bar like that and just got vintage fucking... Do you want a reefer? Or would you like marijuana?
See, to me, I think the weed's best now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think the cocaine's best back in the day. You know what I'm
Okay,
saying?
okay.
Like you need
Yeah, it's pure.
you need old cocaine. You need new weed.
Yeah,
Yeah, we didn't
okay.
want to smoke the weed back
Yeah,
then.
I don't
So
wanna
was that
That
con
should,
bud.
that should
Yeah.
be dirt.
Four-way.
I fucking-
You know what I mean? That's
Oh,
what we had. We had
goddamn, I ain't
shit
heard
weed.
about that
You know,
one.
we had shit weed, then you had con, but all of a sudden real weed.
At Fairfax
and then you had
four-way.
hydro, and then four-way, yeah.
Oh, hydro. I forgot about hydro.
There's a lot out there, but like old times, I would want to bring weed from today and have cocaine from back then.
Now, if
But
you go back
I
in
don't
the
even
day-
like cocaine, but the reason I would want cocaine from back in those days is because I know it's pure.
Yeah, I say,
You know what I'm saying?
You know what? I don't even want cocaine.
I don't
but
even
I'm
want
just
it,
saying,
but I want the good
if,
shit.
If I wanted it,
If I
want
was
that
gonna do
pure.
it, this is how I would do
Yeah.
it.
Right. Like if I'm gonna have some cognac, I'd rather have a bottle of Louis Trey around.
Give me that shit that they found in fucking Florida Keys, man, back in the day when they didn't wrap it right in the planes getting dropped off.
Yeah, dog. I need something that's been come out of plane. It's been in the
cocaine.
jungle. I need cocaine.
Plain cocaine.
I need cocaine from the jungle. In the plane. Went down years ago.
Yeah, they're still finding shit like that too, man.
Yeah, man, in the Everglades. All
Motherfuckers
fucking
throwing
alligators.
that shit out.
Like, think about it. They had cocaine bear. What if they had cocaine alligator?
Oh, that's gonna be the next movie. We just,
Motherfucker,
we just
Yeah,
made
cocaine
Hollywood.
alligator around that motherfucker.
So I'm
had to have
saying,
been.
seems more feasible to me than cocaine bear.
Yeah, there had to been one of them.
Yeah, they're dropping cocaine into the fucking
But
Everglades.
then think about this for a second. though, 'cause
Regular.
Alligators, they've been around for a long time.
Yeah,
you
they
know?
dinosaurs.
Like the shit that they done had in their lifetimes. You know what I mean? Almost like sharks in a
They've
sense.
had everything. Sharks eat anything too.
Remember
What's
they?
the one drink? Tiger sharks are like.
I mean, they ain't
garbage
eating. The only thing
disposals.
crazy they're eating is trash. You know what I'm saying? That we put in the water. Other than that, they're eating fucking pretty good between the fish, the lobsters, the
Yeah.
turtles, birds. They pretty good. Monster tires and shit we throw in the water, and license plates and fucking plastics and all the other stupid shit.
Yeah, balloons.
Balloons.
Careful with your
But they're
balloons.
biodegradable.
Oh, nice.
So
If you're gonna have balloons, get biodegradable balloons,
You
bitches.
see, Jew is a.
He's a conservationist.
Conservationist, yeah.
He's a fucking outdoorsman.
He's gonna make sure nature's gonna be right when he leaves.
That's why he should have the fucking inches tattooed on his fucking shin.
Hey, bro, let
You know
me
what I
ask
mean?
you a question. Now, this just popped in my head. It's gonna sound demonic kind of shit, but it's
Demonic?
not. It's not even demonic. I don't know how to.
It's gonna sound evil. I'm gonna ask you something that's gonna sound evil. Will you like to go and
When you pass away, if you pass away before us,
morbid, Mike? It's
there
morbid.
it is. Would you accept, like most people want their ashes spread out somewhere? What if we use like your fingers as like bait? Would you go out with that? Like, yo,
Can we salvage the meat from your body and create a fishing bait?
Would you be acceptable with that way to go? Like,
Like a freeze-dried bait that you put on the hook and then you,
We're all
and when it
out there on
hits the
boat.
water,
We're
it's,
casting you out there.
think about it, man. We've just figured out a new bait that people can make.
We're sending you out there, man. We're casting
yeah, I'm
you out
dead. I
there.
don't care. I don't give a fuck.
Because I'm like, you know what? We're like a Viking way to go. When Vikings, they go, they get boat
Put them on the
fire.
raft and set it on fire. Out
With Jew the fisherman, you know, we take bits of the Jew and we just cast them on off.
We're
out
all
there.
fishing with the Jew.
Everybody fishing with the Jew.
Until there's no more Jew left.
Yeah.
We're gonna fish in this motherfucker until there ain't none left.
Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying, man, I think that'd be a proper way
had
for
him-
the Jew to
I don't know
go.
We had
if
all
that
of
would
his-
work after all the formaldehyde and all the other shit.
Nah,
we don't let him do that.
We're not gonna get you for
We're
that in
just-
bomb.
we're gonna freeze dry you.
Yeah, we can't have you embalmed.
And we're gonna chop you up into little pieces and put you on hooks.
We'll have a service, and then we're all gonna go a charter boat.
See, now that's the way.
I
That's
don't know. I think the sharks be scared of me though, bro. My meat.
no. You said they're gonna eat you,
sharks are scared of
dog.
us.
You would be the
I don't
best
know,
shark
man.
bait.
The
I
sharks
was
are scared
thinking
of
that,
my
the other-
meat.
but then y'all was talking about, and you know, whatever we was talking about when you was getting the germs and all the diseases and shit soaked up through your skins and all the other shit and all the other things.
Mesothelioma
And
shit. Fuck, I done fucked it up.
Mesothelioma.
yeah, I got that. See, I ate that shit. You know what I mean? I literally ate that shit. So it's like I gotta have that. You know what I mean? So like I don't know if I don't think I can. I don't think I shed
You don't
it
think
all
you
out.
can dodge the
I don't think
mesothelioma
I
in your
shed it
future?
all out. Some of that had to hit a corner or something, you know what I mean?
between the
Most
liquor-
people just breathing. I literally ate that shit on the
Between
sandwich.
the liquor,
You know what I mean?
the
Like,
chicken, and the
fuck?
fucking weed, I think you're pretty much good.
That's what I'm
seasoned.
screaming. I'm, you know, I'm either gourmet delicious or a fucking like
Look, we won't know until we cast you out there.
black
right.
licorice.
But then, hold on.
I mean the
Check
black
this out.
licorice.
If we can't catch anything unless it actually appears to be what it weighs.
What if? Here's the thing. What
This
if we're
thing
out
looks
there?
like it should be 20 pounds. It's only 4.
Look,
we throwing it
what
back.
if we actually went out there and cast him out there and all of us caught a shark? You know what I mean? Off a Jew fucking...
What if we go deep sea fishing with larger chunks of the Jew instead
Well, that's
of?
what
I
you
just
gonna
show
catch.
the water with you?
Say.
Just chew chum?
They come.
We charter a fish. We got a freeze dry whole body. We're taking off pieces by every 4 inches. We got a bandsaw out there. All right, put the hook on the foot now. Throw the foot overboard.
Yeah.
And then if we see what we catch, then we chop off the fucking half a shin.
Oh, we
throw that
got
motherfucker on the hook
I mean,
and see what
they
we
eat
get. I know they would. We can
said
catch
they
something
eat
with your
Meat,
ass.
sharks, fish and sharks eat that shit. Birds break it up on
We'd
that
have to
shit.
keep it bloody though. We'd have to actually throw
It'd
them in the
have to be
freezer.
juicy.
We can't freeze dry them. We'd have to keep
Yeah.
freezing, and then chop you up into
Yeah.
little pieces.
You have to chop them up already, frozen already.
Ah,
Pretty
ladies,
messy, bro.
ladies and gentlemen, with that said,
Pretty messy. I put
Pretty
gloves
messy.
on, man.
we're gonna have to bring this episode of the Mason and Friends show to a close.
Oh, yeah.
We'd be putting on gloves if we were actually going fishing with the Jew's dead body, but we're not. Not anytime soon. But okay then. If you want to win the Maraca Bowl, tag the Mason and Friends
Maraca
show
Bowl.
and Glassflow Art on Instagram. If you want a copy of Brave New World 1984 or Fahrenheit 451, holler at your boy. Be nice to people that look like you. Be nice to people that don't look like you. Don't be a dick.
Little bits by little bits, ladies and gentlemen, keep moving forward.
That's right. Keep grinding on the things that you're trying to get done, because that's how things get done.
We believe in you.
Yep. Don't forget, we love you very much.
Love y'all.
Wish you nothing but the best.
All day, every day.
And peace be with you.
Peace.
Gone.